Well, I must say that for me, this is the first IAA with ZF, and it's just a pleasure to be here because uh, everywhere in the world where you go, especially in India, when you talk to your customers, there's one thing in common, and what is common is that customers say when it comes to technology, ZF is the leader. So that's an undisputed statement I always get. And therefore, coming here in IAA and observing what is shown here for us in strides which we will make in the coming years for our OEMs in Europe and rest of the world, I think that's a pleasure for me. Right. What we're doing here is very much focusing on the tractor-trailer concept. We all know that in India today the volume is around 60,000 in India, but it is expected that in the next couple of years it will be about 100,000 plus. 40,000 kilometers of highway ready, with the road conditions being 4-lane, 8-lane on highways. It is but natural that a tractor-trailer combination will give the maximum fuel efficiency for a customer. On top of that, also, Indian government clearly states that 50% of the emissions are actually coming in the transport sector from trucks on the highway. And therefore, as ZF, we show here for our customers in Europe and rest of the world, all technologies related to electric. Mainly on electric, on transmissions, on axles, on how to bring the trailer as a very important part of the tractor and create with the different units and display units efficiencies also on the trailer side, and how to have a combination, and therefore how to then again go out to a digital solution which will manage the interface between all key aggregates of a tractor as well as a trailer, trying to get the best out of each component put in by ZF or any other source there. And I think the key advantage with this is that, as you see, it's brand agnostic what we put here, and therefore that is something which is found very high acceptance by our customers. We've had all our key customers from India visiting us. Inside we have the technologies for the future, and we can already for the first time feel where the Indian customer is saying, it might be coming later, but I want it now. So I think that's a very good change in the Indian market, where customers are planning far ahead, where customers are wanting to create solutions, not only suitable for India, but also for export around the world, and not with focus only on Middle East and Africa, but also Europe and other destinations. So I think as ZF, I feel quite satisfied that all our key customers have been here. They've enjoyed, they've seen what they've seen here, and now of course we need to work with them, because going back, our challenges, our responsiveness, our commitments on localization and local sourcing for them, and once that is done, I think that some of these will find their way into India soon with our main OEMs. So if I talk like a common man for a moment, to start with, when I come into the show, I find that we have a lot of Indians moving around. Unlike our northeastern neighbors, they're not standing with main focus with a camera and taking pictures. They are trying to put their brain and know what is the product, what is the component. So that's a big difference for me. The other key difference is that when I see the OEMs come in here, they are coming in fully staffed. All key OEMs are here with team sizes of 10 to 25 people. I have not seen that before. It's normally either a couple of people from the top management here or purchasing, or one or two experts on engineering. But now you see the marketing teams, the engineering teams, the purchasing teams, and the top management moving jointly to key OEMs like us and trying to see what they can adapt in India in a faster way. So I think they themselves feel that the time of change has come, and I think they start to give proper weightage. Let's hope that we can be responsive enough and meet their expectations. And I think it's a give and take for me. And I think this is the India of future, which we all are building together. Yes, I think there are fleet operators who've come here. I just met a fleet operator here from Gujarat with 800 plus trucks spending time here, but he was one of the far and few. So, for too long, our operators in the trucking industry have worked with the basic model of giving the charge to the driver that, well, your kitty is 100 to point A to point B within 100. We don't bother about the rest, make it happen. I think now there is efficiency to be found everywhere. Efficiency in the trailer concept, efficiency in the tractor concept, efficiency in driving, efficiency in the multi-fuel technologies. We are going and moving in India. Efficiency of each aggregate on the tractor trailer, whether it is the axle or even in case of electric, it's the inverter or the motor, and what efficiency it creates and adds on to the profitability of an operator. I think those times are coming in soon. Telematics is not hocus pocus anymore. It's there to stay. One is you get the parameters of when a vehicle is running. The other is you get the parameters of how each component is talking to each other and how to increase the lifetime or efficiency there. So I think now these have become two different segments, which was not the case earlier. So I think we would like to take more and see more fleet operators here. Our key customer bank is our OEMs. We are very happy to see them in large numbers, but hopefully, as you rightly say, the next step 2 years from now, let's hope that we see a lot of operators.